away from you and teach you a lesson that you won't buy them again.
Right, and you know, if anyone did confront me, or if they did anyone else, I'm a simple paranormal researcher, you know, and that's what I do. And the cool thing, Ed said something that resonated with me. He says, you know, more and more people need to start getting these night vision goggles because they can't shoot everybody.
Right.
And I actually started laughing, and I'm like, man, this man's a
Right.
genius. You got a great point, and that's what it's about with him. It's not about, you know, making money or this or that. To him, it's all about, you know, getting this exposed, getting more people able to see UFOs with their own eyes, because it's going to help the mass awakening and the shift of consciousness.
And that shift of consciousness is all about experience. So if you're, you know, watching it on YouTube or something, you can always have skeptics go in there and debunk it, and you can say, well, I don't know. But if you're actually experiencing, I know George Norrie, he was blown away. He said you made a believer out of him within like 2 hours. That he was out there all night with those night vision goggles. So that experience is very important in shifting consciousness, because nobody can take away your personal experience. And then you sort of gain your own power back, because you have an understanding of what the truth is. And, you know, when you're searching for truth and you're trying to find it in scriptures or ancient writings and things like that, there's always you know, thoughts about, well, it could be this, it could be that. But when you're experiencing something firsthand, there's where the big shift of consciousness comes. And I can understand why, you know, more and more people should have this experience. And I feel that if this is something that really does show us a new understanding of what's going on out there, we want to share with our viewers and as many people as possible. So we'll be doing ongoing things where, you know, we'll be sharing them throughout the night so other people can get the experience themselves.
Yeah, definitely. And if you cannot wait and you're like, wow, I wish I could see some, you know, UFOs in night vision right now, you can. I was going to show the videos, but, you know, we only had a few minutes left in the show, and I wanted to have a discussion. So I want to keep talking, but if you do want to see them right now, just go to YouTube, type in night vision goggles UFO. There's hundreds of videos. I've been researching them all week. I found some incredible ones, some better than others, but definitely UFOs flying out there, so I just can't wait to see it firsthand later today.
And just contact Justin or myself while Justin's away. I don't know, Justin, you'll be able to answer emails because you want to
Yeah, I'm going to bring my laptop. I may check it once or twice, but I'm not even sure. It depends on what's going on and the trip. But do send us an email. You could send one at support@esotericcosmos.com. And you know, we always answer questions, or just comment on our YouTube channels.
And I'll be answering any questions that I possibly can, and then bring it to. We get so many emails. The most important ones to Justin's attention as soon as he gets home, so he can hop right on it. Because the next show is, I think, October 12th.
Wow.
Which I think is like Columbus Day or something like that, some holiday. So I'll be all excited to. Meet back up with our viewers and find out, tune you into what we found out about these night vision goggles, because the next couple of days until you leave, Justin, we're going to be on those things.
Yes.
I have no other plans.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that, so that's going to be really fun. We do have like another 8 minutes left. If we do have questions, you know, now is a great time to ask your questions. If not, and you're watching the, you know, the recorded YouTube broadcast, you could just email us at any time or just comment the channel. We really appreciate everyone who subscribes to our channel, that rates our channel and comments our channel. It keeps everything moving, and it helps exposure. Will help, you know, changing the shift of consciousness just by doing this show. And if you know, want to get involved, you could just share our show, share our playlist with everyone that you can. Or if you got the time on your hands, create your own show. Tap into your own audience of friends or circle of influence in your social networking communities. We want to expose this to everyone. Now, something we got to talk about, Google. I went to Google today when I woke up. I noticed another UFO logo on Google. That's 3 within the last 3 weeks. Are they trying to tell us something?
I think so. Well, they Google Earth, so they see all those crop circles. So they're trying to tell us this is a new era for us, and we've just entered into the twilight zone.
A new paradigm.
New paradigm. And they are, actively, I guess, just focusing on this UFO phenomena. So, do you think it's something that a way that they're introducing this to the public because so many people use Google?
I think so. It's the #1 website in the world that everyone goes to,
Yeah.
and they're linking the logo with the Oswald books, I believe, today, and then last week it was to UFO crop circle searches. So I think they're trying to tell us something without a doubt.
And Oswald War of the Worlds. That was a very interesting thing back in the 30s. So maybe there was really, because they said this has been going on for a very, very long time.
Since the beginning of time.
So, we just don't see it. Yeah, beginning of our time. Whose time, if there is anything in such time and space, because I also heard a lot of these are interdimensional beings, which is very interesting. They're coming back either from the future or
like time travelers.
Time traveling, and they want to help correct something or they want to change something. We need to know this information. We need to know what we need to prepare for. Because blindsided, there's just going to be a lot of chaos. And once you don't know what's going on, you just automatically, it's like human nature to be fearful. Fearful of what's going to happen to your family, or, if you're not even afraid about your own life. So once that fear comes in, there would be that mass consciousness shift into fear, and you can't reason with people once they're out of control. So they need to calm down again. And that's pretty much, I think, what the agenda is, to get a lot of chaos, confusion, and fear going, stir it up into the pot so that those of us who, have an understanding, we can't hold down the whole fort of the wars that are going to go on right on the earth because of the anarchy and the mistrust and the fear that's going to go on in people's lives that we'll have to deal with day-to-day basis.
Yeah, their motto is order out of chaos. So, they win when they spread that fear, or, that's the mass shift they're trying to do, is keep us in this bubble inside this matrix, which is fear holding us within, for us to escape it and see outside that box and remove yourself from the matrix. You got to discover truth. You got to discover knowledge, but you have to discover it on your own, because then you'll truly understand it. You can't just take someone's word for it, because you could just brush it off from all that subjective programming into your subconscious mind.
And so, just like we were talking about the swine flu and the chemtrails and the fluoride in the water, there's many different paths that opened up for this chaos. And at this point, fear will just kill each other off. I mean, they don't have to worry about sending in the military to control us. There'll be so much chaos and anarchy and people killing each other off that then it would seem like, please, somebody help us, the few people left. And here we go, we're inviting them in to take control over our lives, to restore some order. So it's very, very important. At this time, each and every one of us, I know, Justin, you've been working on it, and Justin's having amazing visions and higher levels of consciousness lately, as well as I've been. It's very, very important to continually protect yourself with the light, with the healing, with just any kind of negativity, to try to maintain your frequency, maintain the state of harmony and balance, because that's all we have. That's our only defense that we have, if you want to call it that, against anything. And we don't want to be against anything, but we just want to be in our own harmony and balance, so that we can stay protecting and doing our job, protecting ourselves and the earth.
Not let the dark